Good afternoon.
Afternoon, everybody. Thanks for coming. We will jump straight in with Damesh, please. Thank you.
Hi, Antonio.
Hey.
Can we start with team news? Any injuries ahead of tomorrow?
At the moment, I don't know. I'm not sure. It's important today to check the situation and to see if we have all the players available. Yeah, but I'm not sure at the moment.
It says that Azpilicueta has just signed a new contract. How impressed have you been with him since you've arrived here?
I'm pleased. I'm pleased for him, and I'm pleased a lot for his commitment, for his work rate, for his availability to play also in different roles. He's a good professional, and I'm pleased for him. But above all, I'm pleased for the club, for the fans, because signed a really good player.
It's Sunderland next. They're bottom of the league, but does that still represent a different kind of challenge for you to make sure your players are mentally ready for a match like this?
For sure, this is a great challenge for us, for our mentality. It's important to give continuity, and we all know that the Sunderland is at the bottom of the table. But if you look at the last 5 games, you can see that the Sunderland is 5th in the table, and they took 9 points. And for this reason, it's important to pay great attention in the game, to be focused, to be concentrated from the start of the game until the end.
It's the first of 5 games in 22 days for Chelsea. How big a challenge is that, and a test is that for your title credentials, do you think?
Yeah, this is the first games in 22 days, and I think we are ready to face a lot of games in a few days. We worked very hard to face this period, Christmas period, and now it's important to start in the right way this period.
It's 9 league wins in a row now. Did you ever imagine that your team could do this, given you've only been here for 6 months?
If I must be honest, no. No, because but not because I don't trust in my team, because I know this league, and this league is very tough. In every game to win, you must put all of yourself, and to have a 9 win in a row, I think is fantastic. I hope to continue this, but if you ask me if I hope this, yes, I hope, but I wasn't sure.
The bookies have you as the favourites to win the title. Do you believe that Chelsea are now the favourites to win the title?
I think that the opinion changed very quickly, and I don't like this, because you must have always a balance when you judge the situation. And if we look at 4 months ago, five months ago, and no one people give Chelsea favorite to win the title, to fight the title for a place in the Champions League. Now, through the work, through the result, we are trying to change the situation, but we are the same of the start of the season, with the same player, the same manager, and yeah, I'm pleased because I think that our work is paying off a lot, and for this I tell thanks to my players every day.
Diego Costa's now scored 12 goals in the league this season. Of all the players that you've played with and perhaps that you've managed, where does he rank? Is he among the best? Is he the best in that position?
Diego is playing a season in a fantastic way, and I'm pleased for him, for Chelsea, for fans, because he's showing great patience in the right way, and this is very important. Now he's very focused on the game, to play football, to try to do the right movements, to attack the space, and it's fantastic for him. I think also that he can improve.
Antonio, can you clear up the situation with John Terry? There are reports this morning claiming that this is his final season at Chelsea. What can you tell us?
John is our captain, and I think he's doing a great job when he played. Now that he is not playing, and he's helping me a lot in the changing room to pass to send the right message to the players, and this is fantastic. John loves this club, and I think it's important now to be focused at the moment. Don't think for the future.
Last couple from me. You mentioned many times in the last few weeks about Cesc Fabregas being part of your plans, but reports continue linking him away with a move away from the club. Can you guarantee that he'll be here after the transfer window closes?
But in the football, in my experience, it's very difficult to guarantee always something, and it's very difficult this. But in my opinion, Cesc is an important player for us, and he played a key match against Manchester City. He played very well. In the last game, he came on very well during the game. Tomorrow, I have still decide the start 11, but Cesc is always a good choice for me. And I repeat, for me, Cesc is an important player, and he's in the squad of Chelsea. And now this is the reality.
Just finally, in the last couple of weeks, diving has become an issue again. How do you think it can be stopped? And the second part of the question, if one of your players did it, what would you say to him?
In my experience as footballer, I can think that there are some moments that it's very difficult to manage this situation when you are a footballer. If you ask me if do you like this, I don't like, and I prefer don't see this situation also with my players.
Okay. Just before we move on, because I can't see a hand yet, just to clarify on the John Terry point you mentioned, it's a little early in the season for stories of like this to come out, and it's the kind of discussion that we have with players in the last season of their contract, but much later in the season. That discussion has not taken place between John and the club, and so it will be something that will be discussed later in the season, but it's certainly not something for now. Simon.
Antonio, Cesar was bought for just £7 million, I believe, a few years ago. How sort of much of a bargain in the current market do you think Azpilicueta has been?
You believe it's very good value?
Yeah.
For the money that Chelsea paid for him.
Yeah. It was a good affair for us, for Chelsea, and because Aspi is a really good player. Now I think his valuation is very high because it's an important player. He can play in different roles, and I think it was a good affair for the club.
Speak about John Terry. Whilst he's not been playing, is he still a valuable asset in terms of Chelsea's title bid, even if he doesn't play very much for the rest of the season?
John, I'm knowing him very well in this period, and I'm pleased a lot to know also the man, not only the player. And I think, I repeat, is a real important player for us if he plays or if either plays or if he doesn't play, because he's our captain, and he remains our captain, and it's important for me also to send the right message in the changing room, to send the right spirit, to send the right spirit of this club. For me, I hope to have him available to play. But also in this moment, it's important to have him in this role, because now he's injured and he's helping us in this game. In every game, he's coming with us at home, away, to stay with us, to transfer the right message, and I think it's very positive, very positive.
I know you said his contract, any coaching role is something for the future, but can you see the role he's doing now? Can you see the benefit of John doing that role with you in the future beyond this season?
Yeah, I think now it's better to be focused on the present, because to look a lot forward I don't like. But I think that John is able to do different roles in the football. But now it's important to be focused and to continue to think to play, because we need.
And a final question for me, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, is he likely to leave on loan next month? We haven't seen him play very much this season. Of course, a young player with a bright future, but needs football.
For Ruben.
Ruben.
Yeah. And I'm sure that Ruben has a great potential, and I think that it's important to show this, to improve a lot on different aspects. Now he's in our squad, and in this season he had a few of injury, but now he's in a good form, and I count about him. And then I repeat, there is the moment that I speak with my club and to take the best decision, but I can't on him because I think that Ruben has a good potential.
Liam.
Antonio, just quickly on Kennedy. Walter Mazzari said yesterday, you confirmed that he's back at Chelsea, and that he's had quite a few problems with injuries this season. Is he a player that you'll look again at now before making a decision on whether he stays at Chelsea or goes somewhere else in January?
Yeah, and there was this situation because Kennedy wasn't play with Watford, and for this reason I think that the best decision to come back, to stay with us, and to work with us, and to evaluate him in this month, and then to take also for him the best decision. To stay with us and to continue the season with us, or to go on loan another time.
Okay, Ibrahim at the back.
Antonio, you come to play, to work during this period for the first time in your career without winter break. What did you make of that, and are you and your family willing to pass this period?
Yeah, this is a new experience for me, for my family, because usually in the Christmas period I'm used to have a break, an holiday with my family, and now I think it's fantastic to have this new experience, to play during the Christmas period in a new country. And in the past I always watched this game, the England game, the English game on TV. And now, to live this situation, this atmosphere, I think is fantastic.
What's the reaction for Ballon d'Or winner yesterday, Cristiano Ronaldo, and do you think he is the best player of the world now?
I think that this is not the first time that Cristiano Ronaldo won this award. For this reason, I think that he deserved this. This is the fourth Ballon d'Or. I think now, and Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi, they are dividing these awards every year. And for sure, in the future, it will be another player to replace these two great champions.
Okay, Nizar, wrap us up, please. Thanks.
Yeah, could I ask you, what do Chelsea need to do to maybe one day have a Ballon d'Or winner? Do you ever think that Chelsea can win their first Ballon d'Or with you as manager?
I hope so. I hope so, because it means that we have a fantastic player, and I hope this can happen in the future.
Okay, thanks guys. Camera's off. We'll move to Britain. Thank you.